It got to be a certain way. It ain't going to look right. I don't even want the music number. We don't need all that. Listen, man, let's just talk. So many people are hurting spiritually inside because they have nobody they could talk to on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, these morning motivations are simply to let you know you're still in it, but you have to do your best to make it right. Why am I saying this? Because somebody somewhere is struggling with a strong addiction for mental illness, right, Bishop Russ? Somebody somewhere, right, T.D. Long, is struggling with suicide. You know why I always tell people this and I frequently tell people that? Because you can't see pain if you only see yourself. I'm asking people on here, could you just get off your high horse for a second? Could you just get out your own mirror for a second? Could you just get out your priority for a second? Could you just for 1 second think about the people that's in your circle and know that when you get off this live this morning, there's somebody you need to contact? Could you please? You know what they're going through. And you really become so cruel and mean and don't want to be bothered. Like you've never done anything about anybody or anything wrong. You don't want to be bothered. Like you've never done anything, Michonne. They don't want to be bothered, Helen. Like they have never done anything to anyone. If anybody's on here perfect, well, get off here because we need to be afraid of you. Anybody on here perfect who haven't made mistakes? Like really? Just imagine if you went to that wife, ex-wife, and said, I'm sorry. Let me help y'all. Imagine you went to them, said, I'm sorry, and say, but I still love you. I wanted to work. Imagine you went to your husband and you say, I'm sorry. I still love you. I wanted to work. Imagine you went to your child and say, I'm sorry. I wasn't the best parent, but I love you. I wanted to work. Imagine you went to your siblings. I'm sorry. I love you, but I wanted to work. See, when I was with Katrina and I saw their family, she made a comment. She said, it's almost crazy because sometimes something has to go wrong for us to see each other. Imagine you just went to them and said, Helen, I'm sorry, but I wanted to work. See, when God is involved in it, you just got to do the first piece of it, and he will fix the heart for those who are hearing the rest of it. Imagine you just went to someone and just say, I'm sorry. Nobody's saying, go bring the whole thing back in heaven, relive it, but just going to a person and saying, I'm sorry, could mean so much to people who think people that don't care about them, who think people don't have their business. Imagine just going and tell a person, I know I wasn't the best, but I'm sorry. You see, that's why the world is so different now, because we don't have people who believe saying they're sorry is relevant anymore. We just have people think they're going to praise through it, they're going to worship through it. No, sometimes God needs you to go to the person and make it right. God needs you to go to the person and make it right, because, see, God is such a forgiving person. God is not going to be aggressive. He's going to meet you after you to put your work in. See, it's amazing when we want to date somebody, we'll court them. When we want to be in love with somebody, we'll give them flowers. We do all kinds of stuff when we want to love people. You know, we do. We'll find all kinds of stuff to do, and we want to be right. But imagine the same love of God for all the stuff we've done wrong. You know, when you want a girl to like you, you take her out to the finest places, you shift the money around. Huh? Right? But imagine if you had the same love for the people that you may have hurt. You know what it means to tell a person, I'm sorry? You see, these broken families, let me just get on the soapbox. When I see so many kids broken, then I know that we're responsible for that. When I see so many kids broken, I know that we're the reason that happened. When I see so many kids hurt, I'm not crazy. I know that a whole bunch of us played a role in that. And you know what's amazing with that? And I tell ladies this, There's no difference between the men and women. We all play the same role. So don't think for 1 second that if you're a woman, that it takes two to tango, baby. It takes two to tango. I'm having an adult conversation. If you're not an adult, get off here. If you're not an adult, please get off here. It takes two to tango, right? It takes two. I'm just telling y'all that. What is your role? See, because when you accept your role for apologies, it changes how you do things. What is your role in the last thing that hurt somebody? Make it right, man. Some child somewhere don't know if they can love their daddy like they used to. Me and T was just talking about that stuff. Some children don't know if they can love their mom like they used to. And they have stepdads and stepparents, and man, we really put them children through the ringer, man. And like, how do you tell your son to be a man when you find that you wasn't a man? How do you tell your daughter to be a woman when somebody had been, they like that music? How do you tell your daughter to be this woman when you're not displaying what she need to see? Have you ever thought in your life? You remember you used to write these stories growing up, what you want to be? And people say a house, a car, a position, a title, a family. If you find all those stories of all these kids growing up, you'll find that they didn't write they wanted to be divorced. They didn't write they wanted to come from a broken household. They didn't write they didn't want to, come on man, can I just be honest with y'all? When it was Shakira, when we was in school and younger, growing up Katri, we never wrote we wanted to come through hardships. We wanted to come, T, when we was young, you never wrote in that stuff that you didn't want to have a family, that you wanted to be a single parent, that you wanted to be co-parenting. Nobody wrote that down. Am I saying something that's against the law right now? Nobody wrote that they want to go through this marriage and the second marriage and the third marriage. Nobody wrote they want to go through the bad breakups. Nobody wrote they want to know that they have a child, they don't have a child. Nobody wanted to be a part of those games. That's why I asked you, are you ready for the rematch? For your own life. Nobody wrote that, and because you didn't see and you didn't write it, that's why our children are struggling. Because we want to go back and say, I need to rewrite this thing again. I need to make this right. See, life gives you a chance. It's not a final grade where you can go back and edit what you wrote before. Or you can insert something different. Stop acting like because life has happened, you can't go back and fix it, man. I mean, we all here playing house. You're on a playing house. And you're on it with somebody because of what they offer financially. Oh, that's going to end bad. All that's going to end bad. Because you're playing house with somebody's children. They're not yours. You're playing house with somebody's kids who getting used to seeing you. He getting used to being around you, and you know good and damn well you ain't going to be there much longer. That's cold. You in there in the backyard playing with the people's son, and you're in there acting like you care and bring them to games and go in the park, but knowing you have no true intentions on being there. Why are you doing them people that? Why are you doing that child that? You in there taking the daughter places and taking her to get her nails done, knowing good and well that ain't was real. You ain't planning on being there. Why are you destroying somebody's family? Because your family been destroyed. Hello? Why are you in somebody's house when you don't belong there? Hello? Hello? Why are you in people's house? Why are you in people's life? Why are you in people's soul when they're just trying to get it right? Why are you there? Who really sent you? Helen said, it hurt me so bad when my daughter cursed me, yes, F me, then still didn't say sorry, but for me, she just talked to me like it never happened. Yeah, you see? That's what she's talking about. Why, y'all? What are we thinking? I ain't gonna get off this thing, and I ain't clowning around this morning. We have our fun, but I'm getting off here. And this morning, on this rainy schedule, I want you to ask yourself, why are you there? And what is it that you're supposed to get from God? And what are you going to leave in them people's life? Are you there to deposit or withdraw? It's Monday motivation. It might not sound motivating, but I'm more than sure some people on this line saying, he talking to me. I'm sure. So today, for Jesus, it's Jesus, why are we here? God saying, Jose, say, get your house in order. Jesus, why are we here? We need to go back and get the blueprint, y'all. We need to go back. I'm looking to see families like I saw Katrina family come together. But I don't want them to come together trained is because of breast cancer walk. I want them to come together because they love you and walk through everything with you. I don't want them to come together, Danielle, because you're in the hospital. I want them to come together because they'll go through everything with you. See, we don't need a reason for families to come together. We need a reason for families not to get apart. We don't need a reason for them to come together. We need them to be together, Jose, because that is how God made family. So I'm doing one thing different today. I just put Jesus, why are we here? And I'm going to get off here, and I want to read your post. Why do you think you're here? No matter who it is, this text, I want to read them, y'all. Why do you think you're here? And I'm going to tell why I think I'm here too. And we're going to pray for each other. That's all. That's all I want today. It's a little different on this gloomy Monday. Why you think God have you here? If you don't mind to share your purpose. Have a great day. I love you. Why are we really here? And how does it benefit God when we deposit to the world? Think about it and share it, please. Have a great day.